Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing another topic video for this week, which is my casting for the Justice League movie. I know that's coming out soon. We don't have casting yet. I'm sure we won't get casting for a while. But I just had, for some reason, some motivation to pick my own casting for it. I've actually been planning this for months now, and I just haven't had the time. And I really didn't have the time either today, but for some reason, when I procrastinate, this is what I did. So that's why I'm showing you guys my casting for the Justice League, and I also have pictures, that way you can see the comparison, because I'm sure you don't know all the actors I'm going to pick. So, let's talk about it. I'm going to be looking back and forth because I have a couple. There's some that I'm going to probably use just a new 52 roster, and then a couple added ones just because I'm like, oh, they might do this to copy Avengers, or they might do this. It's like, oh, this is like our Dark Horse character. So there's a couple of those also. I'm going to start with Superman. I'm not going to pick, I don't even know the guy's name for the Man of Steel Superman. I can't think of it for some reason, but I'm not going to pick that character. I'm actually going to pick Tom Welling for Superman. I think he is a great Clark Kent in Smallville, and I really can't picture anyone else being Superman, well, besides Christopher Reeves. But other than that, I really can't picture anyone else being Superman. I think he does a really good job. I wish we got to see him more as Superman with Smallville, but I think he would have done a really good job because he did such a great job with Clark Kent. So Tom Welling, I think he would be the perfect Superman. I think some people did want that, and some people want a new face. I'm excited to see what that new face will be in the Man of Steel. Also Batman, I know some people are going to agree with this, some people won't, but I'm going to go the Christopher Nolan route and say Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was going to be either Nightwing, Batman, or who knows what he was going to be. But there's been hints that he might be in the Man of Steel movie, and that's a hint that he's going to be Batman or Nightwing, or whoever he's going to be in the Justice League movie. And I think that would be awesome. I love him as an actor, and I would love to see that whole Christopher Nolan dream happen. I think it'd just be cool to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I think that might be a push for people who watch Justice League, because then there'll be the Dark Knight connection and be like, oh, it's a continuation, and more people are going to want to watch it. I know I'll probably be a little bit more excited for Justice League if Joseph Gordon-Levitt played Batman or Nightwing, whoever they're going to do. My next one is going to be The Flash, and this is actually one of the reasons I started procrastinating making this cast, because I think ever since the beginning I've heard the Justice League is going to be a movie, and even beforehand I pictured one guy playing The Flash, and I can't picture anyone else doing it. And again, this is like the sole reason I made this, and I would petition for this guy to be The Flash, and that is Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor in Smallville. And you guys are probably saying, what? That's such a stupid casting. But, yeah, forget about him being bald. I'm going to show you a picture of him actually having hair, and he actually looks a lot like Barry Allen would look in real life. And, I think he's a perfect fit. He's funny, which Barry Allen is. And I think he actually voiced the Flash in the Justice League, so alright, perfect fit. I think he would play a perfect Barry, and maybe they'll go the Wally West route, which would be even better, because I think he fits Wally a lot more than he does Barry, because Wally's a little bit more comedic. I think he could play either one. I would just love seeing him as the Flash. I think he's a funny guy, a great actor. He can do a serious role. He's just a, superb actor, and he looks the part. So, again, this is one of the reasons I made this video, was Michael Rosenbaum, definitely. So, if you see that photo, I think you would agree with me. My next one is Green Lantern. I'm not going to be picking Ryan Reynolds because I don't think they're going to pick him. And I wanted to cast someone else. I was very confused who I would pick for this. I was thinking a little. I just kept thinking of TV shows like I watch, and that's how I started trying with the casting. And I was like, for some reason, I saw this on one episode of this show on Netflix, but this name of a show popped in my head, and it was Baby Daddy. It's like one of those stupid shows, but the actor actually looks a lot like Hal Jordan, and I just feel like he'd fit the part a lot. So this is the guy. I should look up his name. don't know his name, but I'll put a subtitle thing for it. But for some reason I didn't write it. I can't think of the guy's name, but he looks exactly like Hal Jordan. You guys could probably pick of a better Hal Jordan, but I think he looks like Hal Jordan. That's why I picked him. We also have, the next is Aquaman, and I picked a mentalist actor, which is Simon Baker. I don't watch The Mentalist personally, but I saw him, and I think he would be perfect as Aquaman. He looks like Aquaman, and I think he'd do a pretty good job. I'm not a fan of The Mentalist, but I've seen it a couple of times. My parents like watching it, and I think he would play a good Aquaman. So I picked Simon Baker as Aquaman. Next is Cyborg. Yes, this is more New 52, and he's more Teen Titans, so I was like, I'll do it anyways. So I did pick Cyborg, and I picked Donald Glover. I was like, because I was thinking, who can I pick as Cyborg? I really can't think of any actor. And then I was like, Donald Glover, like, what did I even think about that? He is perfect. He wanted to actually play Spider-Man a while, so he wants to be in a superhero movie, and I think he's a really great actor. So I say definitely. And if they're going the comedic route for Cyborg, I think that'd be also, Donald Glover would do a great job at that. And I think that would actually be better, because I think Cyborg is better as comedic actor, like he was in Teen Titans, or comedic character, and they might want to make Barry a little bit more serious, or Wally, whoever they're going to pick for Flash, which probably would be Barry, and I think Cyborg could be a good comedic relief, so I'm going to go with Cyborg. Donald Glover, please be, comedy, because I think that'd be great. My next one is Wonder Woman, and this was kind of hard, but I thought Charisma Carpenter. She was an Angel, Buffy. I think she's a really good actress. She knows action. She was an action show for, I would say, like 7 years or maybe a little bit more. She was 3 seasons in Buffy, and then 4 seasons in Angel. So 7 years she's been in an action series. I think she looks the part. I think she could play a good Wonder Woman. And I remember there's a lot of people in the past that want her as Wonder Woman. She wanted to be Wonder Woman, but the movie never happened. So I think it'd actually be really cool to see Charisma Carpenter. I think she has a really big fan base because a lot of people like Cordelia and Buffy. So I think it'd be perfect. So I definitely think Wonder Woman should be Charisma Carpenter. Now these are the next 3 characters are going to be characters I feel like they're dark horses, or they might just pick their Avenger characters. So I'm going to go with first Shazam, only because I feel like he's kind of a dark horse character. He's like one of those characters that could be on the Justice League, but doesn't have to be, and I think he could be entertaining for the kids because he is a kid. So I think Shazam, this is one I feel like a Justice League dark horse character. And I'm going to tell you Billy Batson first, which I love the casting I picked for this. I thought this was like, I was like, yes, why didn't I think about this before? And that is Carl from The Walking Dead. I just think that's perfect. He looks the part. He could definitely play the part. I would love to see that. As the grown-up, as Captain Marvel, I picked another amazing actor, and geek actor also, which is Nathan Fillion. I love him, and I thought that was great casting. So, Captain Marvel, Nathan Fillion, Carl from The Walking Dead, Billy Batson. I think that would be awesome. I want to see that in a Justice League movie. My next 2 were kind of copies of the Avengers. I feel like they would put these 2 characters in because they worked for Avengers. And these 2 characters weren't, the big superheroes, but they became known characters because of Avengers. And I'm going to go first with Black Canary. I feel like she's a Black Widow, and they might want to add her in if they want to add those characters that are not maybe household names. I mean, not in the New 52, but they want to add those type of characters. The Dark Horse characters like Shazam, Black Canary, and another one that's coming up. And the person I would want to play Black Canary, I don't know if you guys would know her, but is Candice Accola. She's actually one of my favorite actresses, and she is a great actress. She knows how to play emotion. She knows combat also, because we've seen in Vampire Diaries she actually plays a vampire in Vampire Diaries, so she's done combat on the show. She also, I think, will also be a great, a great thing for her is that there's probably going to be a love interest with Green Arrow and her if there was a Justice League movie like there was with Hawkeye and Black Widow. And what people say about Candice Accola is that every single person she even talks to in the show, people ship with, and that means they want them to be in a relationship. So Candice Accola has probably been in a relationship, well, Caroline in the show has probably been in a relationship with everyone on the show, and she has great chemistry with everybody. So that's why I think she would play a great Black Canary for the chemistry of Green Arrow. And I just think she would just be a great actress for it. I think she definitely has different emotional spectrums. She could play different characters. I think she could play the type of badass Black Canary character. I think she definitely is someone that looks the part and also could play the part. And my last one is Green Arrow, and I'm going to pick my favorite, Green Arrow, and that's going to be Justin Hartley. I think he did a great job in Smallville for Green Arrow, and I think he can play Green Arrow in Justice League. I would like to see that. So definitely those are my casting. But who do you think should play these characters? Who do you think will be in the Justice League? Do you think there will be those Dark Horse characters? And who would you want to see casted as them? And tell me in the comments below if you like my casting, who you didn't like, who you did like. So tell me in the comments below. This was Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.